Turned out to be pretty nice. I mean, the first couple of hours, not great. But after that, really nice.
Eric, when my 7-year-old got out of school, he said, "This is amazing."
Well, the 60s feel pretty good when you've got the sunshine on your side, like we did this afternoon, really after the first few hours of the day. Kind of an interesting one. So we had heavy rainfall in the southeastern part of the state, and so parts of our area had completely different outcomes. Nantucket over 2 inches of rain, gusting over 50 miles per hour, over an inch on the Cape, and then you see those amounts going down the farther north and west you go. A very sharp back edge. We got less snow than expected. I figured we'd see more coatings on the ground at least this morning, especially towards central Mass, but we saw some wet flakes in the air, didn't accumulate. We'll call that a win in April. Got about a half-inch of rain in Boston, a little over a half-inch in Providence, then you see the big rainfall more toward the Cape and the islands. Now, then the sun came out. We had 65 in Boston this afternoon, well up above the average for this time of the year, not near record territory. It's still 63. 56 in Plymouth right now, 64 in Providence. Some more seasonal air is starting to move in from the north and west, and you can feel it because that wind is really whipping out there this evening. Also watching some scattered rain and snow showers moving across northern New England, but these will not affect us here across southern New England. So it's about the wind for the next few hours. Wind advisories stay up until 9 o'clock tonight, and some of the peak gusts will top 40 miles per hour over these next few hours. So there's a look at the general winds throughout the overnight. As we move past, say, midnight, temperatures drop a little bit. The peak gusts will come down below 40 miles per hour, I think. Then during the day tomorrow, we'll see some wind gusts around 30 miles per hour out of the west. And so we'll still have a little bit of some uncomfortable feel to the air when you factor in the idea that it'll be cooler outside, with the temperatures mostly in the 50s. As for the wake-up temps, they'll be in the 30s tomorrow morning. Bright sunshine tomorrow, just battling some of that wind out the door in the morning. As we make our way into the afternoon, temperatures on the rebound. It'll be coolest tomorrow across the higher terrain, central Mass, the Monadnock region. The temperatures will not top 50 there. We'll stay in the 40s for the most part, but lower 50s across eastern Massachusetts. And tomorrow's not a day where you want to be burning any brush, doing some yard cleanup. We have very low humidity, plus the sun and the wind. We have fire weather watches in effect throughout the day on Thursday. Tomorrow night, cold this night of this stretch. We'll have clear skies. Again, a really dry air mass for this time of the year. So it'll be 20s when we wake up on Friday morning. Then during the day, clouds will thicken up on Friday, and it looks like rain arrives as we head toward the evening. Just cold enough at the beginning, especially toward northern Worcester County and New Hampshire. Maybe some wet snowflakes or some sleet pellets mixing in. I don't expect accumulation at this point. And we'll actually see temperatures move up during the overnight as that rain moves through. Most of the rainfall is the middle of the night here. Saturday morning, last of the showers will start to push offshore. So after a slow start, we should get into the sunshine, and that's going to set up a very nice weekend. Well into the 60s on Saturday afternoon. I think the afternoon is looking like the better half of the day on Saturday after some of those early clouds and a chance of showers. And then on Sunday, a sea breeze. So inland areas will be in the 60s. Near the coast, upper 40s to mid 50s will be our high temperatures. But dry, great weekend to get outdoors. The pollen counts, after rising throughout the day tomorrow, will start to settle back for Friday into Saturday a little bit with that rain moving on through. In terms of any airport issues, just the wind this evening. Other than that, no big storm systems in the forecast here over the next few days. And Friday night's rain shouldn't pose any big issues. So there's the full 7-day. The trickiest part of the forecast is Monday and Tuesday. A front in the vicinity, kind of your usual April battle. Will it lift us to the north? We get milder air. Will it slip to the south? It'll be colder. I would expect still some changes at that end of the forecast in the days to come. David and Lisa, back to you.
We vote for it going north. Yeah. Thanks.